with another one. It's going to be my Sagittarius reading since I never did that one yesterday. Let's see what's in the energy for Sagittarius. So, Holy Spirit, Archangels, please allow me to channel messages and the energy that's surrounding the Sagittarius collective. Sagittarius only. Spirit guides. What's going on with Sagittarius? Victory card is the first card that came out. You got this Six of Wands right here. This card is also a card that says betrayed by a friend. Lost here. And I'm feeling like that's what's going on here in this energy. Somebody was betrayed by a friend. So either Sagittarius was that friend that betrayed somebody here, or Sagittarius has been betrayed by a friend. May have something to do with somebody's legacy, somebody's inheritance here. And so Sagittarius, you know if this is you or not. You know, did you betray a friend and maybe cause a loss of this person's legacy, this person's inheritance? Sagittarius, did you do this to somebody? Did you help contribute to people taking a loss in their life and their inheritance being stolen? Or is that what is happening to you? Are you taking a loss and is your inheritance being stolen? See here, world strife or winning a battle. Worldly strife here. Gain riches. And so either a Sagittarius has betrayed a friend, has somehow caused them a loss to their legacy, their inheritance, by starting some type of worldly strife and gaining riches due to it. And so Sagittarius, are you the one who has gained these riches for causing these problems in people's lives? Or did someone gain riches by causing these issues for you? You know who you are. No, not who you pretend to be. You know exactly who you are and what it is you've done to somebody. I see a marriage broken off here. Someone decided not to marry somebody. And so are you married to somebody that has caused this worldly strife, that has caused this loss to someone's inheritance? Someone who has helped gain riches off of betraying someone here? Because you were about to marry someone here who did this to somebody? Were you about to marry somebody who stole somebody's inheritance? Did you marry somebody who stole somebody's inheritance? I see arrogance here. Impotence, hardiness. Feel like somebody's being really arrogant about what it is that they've done. They've caused somebody a loss in their life. They betrayed someone who was once their friend. They've caused this worldly strife. So they got arguments. They have issues going on all over the world when it's regarding this person right here. So it's kind of giving me somebody spread a lot of lies, told a lot of rumors on a person here. Spreaded rumors, told a lot of lies when it came down to this person's reputation. Sounds like somebody was trying to ruin someone's reputation here to gain some type of money in their life. riches. So someone ruined someone's reputation here and came for this person's legacy, their inheritance, all out of arrogance, haughtiness. So Sagittarius, did you do this to someone or did someone do it to you? Let's hope you're not the person who did this to someone here. I see Emperor here. Power, stability, protection. Did someone do this to gain stability in their life? Stability and power in their life. And so what it looks like is by tearing somebody down here, by betraying someone who was once your friend, which means this person once helped you. You betrayed them by ruining their reputation. And there was some type of gain in it for you. Inheritance. So I don't know if you stole this person's inheritance. Did you help steal this person's inheritance? But there was some type of gain in it for you. And there wasn't a small gain. This is 10 of Pentacles here. That is like generational wealth for somebody here who gained this off betraying someone, ruining somebody's reputation, causing somebody else to take a loss. Somebody has gained some type of generational wealth. This person, whoever done this, is arrogant, and they did it for power, for stability in their own life. And I see a broken off marriage here. And so is somebody getting a divorce from somebody? Did you go off and marry someone who convinced you to ruin someone's reputation, to lie on a person, to come for someone who was once your friend in order to receive some type of power and stability? Power, privilege, money. If you just ruin this person who done nothing to you, who was again once your friend, we got betrayed by a friend. Was this a person who you married, convinced you to do this to somebody? And so you may be here sitting in this 10 of Pentacles here, having gained riches, power, some type of stability in your life, after causing someone this heartache, this pain, these losses in their life. Somebody could be moving. I see flight, absence. So now what? You want to run away from it? I see a material happiness here. Good marriage, somebody's content. And then I see instability and indecision here. And so this could be one or two things. This could be a Sagittarius who did this to someone. Or one of three things. It could be a Sagittarius who is going through this, who has broken off some type of marriage, might be going through a divorce. Maybe they were convinced from this person, whoever it is that they were married to do whatever this is for material gain, for power, for privilege. You got to destroy this person here. Or this could be someone who's coming in right now. Someone's coming into, after someone has taken these losses, someone coming in to someone, maybe someone having the victory over everything that they lost, could be receiving some type of inheritance. Maybe the inheritance was lost, but they're having a victory over something. They're now receiving it. They are winning the fight that they were in, this battle. They are having the family, the riches that people were trying to keep them away from. But this is a marriage broken off. I don't know what this marriage broken off is. This arrogance here. Somebody broke off a marriage with an arrogant person here. Maybe this emperor here. And now you want to leave. Now you're moving. And I see material happiness here. And instability here. I'm feeling like the instability was created in somebody's life. The friend who was betrayed here. Somebody may not be sure of what it is they want to do. They may be indecisive because they actually played a role here in trying to destroy somebody here and trying to ruin someone's reputation here. They may have actually played a role in trying to steal this from this person, this inheritance, these gifts, this legacy from this person. I really feel like somebody did this for power, for privilege, for money. They came against somebody else. Who did they come? Who were they coming for? Who did they steal this from? Who was the friend that was betrayed? Love, passion, friendship. This could be family members or somebody you once shared a life with, somebody who you had once had passion for, somebody maybe you were once in love with. This could be an old lover, somebody who you were once sleeping with, that you may have had love for. You decided to betray this person here. To cause them a loss in their legacy by spreading rumors, by telling lies, by trying to steal their inheritance, by starting the, creating some type of lies that will start this worldly strife. And so this is not just community people who are coming for this person. These are people all over the world who have now gotten mixed up and tied in this. And this was done just so this person could gain riches from it. This person gained a whole 10 of Pentacles from this. This is, again, generational wealth that was gained here. May have been this person's generational wealth. And so you took this good person who once helped you, who once was there for you, and you have exploited them somehow and gained everything from them. Because I feel like this material wealth was supposed to be theirs, but because you have somehow sacrifice this person almost by creating these lies and this instability around them and this worldly strife. You've caused all of these people around the world to be coming for this person. You are able to somehow gain from it. And so, Sagittarius, put yourself where you belong in this whole situation. Did you do this to somebody, or did somebody do this for you? Somebody came for somebody, and they caused these people all over the world. And so this is a connected person, somebody who maybe is looked up to in the community, who was able to start all of this drama, all of this confusion around the world with this one person here in order for them to gain riches themselves. And so you may have one person who is down and out, one person who maybe by themselves because people around them are coming for them in some type of way. You've created all this chaos and confusion around this person. For you to go off and have a nice, happy life. And so you've torn somebody down here for you to gain wealth, material things. And now you could be sitting in this wealth, sitting with these riches that you've gained off of tearing this person down. And you could even be trying to move now. Trying to move and get out the way because you don't want everything you did to come down on you. You may even be getting some type of divorce because maybe the person you were with convinced you to do this, or maybe the person you were with was the person who done this to somebody here, all for money. And so maybe you thought you were with somebody who had their own money, but in all actuality, they were gaining that money by messing over an old friend here. I keep seeing betrayed by a friend, so I feel like you had everything to do with this as well. I feel like you played a role in this. And so even if this person here, this woman may have masterminded this plan, you played a role in it. All for material gain. You tore somebody's whole life down here, ruin this person's whole life for you to gain money and riches and fame and fortune and power. Sound like somebody trying to join some type of cult, some type of coven. Where you would have to tear somebody else down in order for you to gain riches. You made somebody else your sacrifice. Someone who may have been in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Someone who's connected to the Most High, someone who's connected to nature, someone whose money was flowing, someone who was in a well-off position, maybe someone who was just starting to break out, just starting to be known. You sacrificed this person for your own gain. And you went off and celebrated here. Military person could have something to do with it. I see advancement. The first thing I seen was advancement of a military man here. And so if this is not a military man who's advancing in something again, because I feel like this was a sacrifice somebody made. They sacrificed somebody else here who was doing well in their life in order for them to have material gain, in order for them to have this power and privilege. But I bet y'all wasn't expecting this judgment right here. Bet y'all wasn't expecting this judgment right here. Somebody's about to go through a lot. Because this is not judgment from the people who you started all this confusion with. This is not judgment from the people who gave you the power and the privilege. This is not judgment from your family and from your friends. This is judgment from the Most High. And so if you did this to gain these riches, to have this power and privilege, you ain't going to have it for long. You're not going to have it for long. I also see a change in position here. And so if someone changed their mind about wanting to do this, but how the hell you change your mind about something after you've already done it? You already done it. How can you come back from that? Destroying somebody's life to enhance your own. How are you going to change your mind about that after you've already done it? People are just as dumb as they want to be, man. Just as low down as they want to be. Somebody destroyed somebody's whole life here for them to gain. For them to gain. They couldn't go out and gain on their own, which means they didn't have the talent to gain on their own. They had to destroy somebody else's life here. And they didn't do it with just one person. This is worldly strife right here. They caused chaos and confusion in this person's life with people all over the world. Which probably mean there was a lot of bad politics in here. A lot of people, politicians, a lot of big people in here. This is power, privilege. Treason, corruption here. This is what this is. Corruption. Somebody had to sacrifice somebody here in order for them to gain some type of power or privilege, some type of access to this group that they wanted to be a part of. And who did they choose to sacrifice? Somebody who was once there for them, somebody whose life was together, somebody who put the work in and did things naturally to be where they were in life. They tore this person's life down in order to have power and privilege themselves, because I guess that's what you have to do to have power and privilege, right? You got to be willing to sacrifice somebody else, at least by these people, not by God, because by God, the only thing you got to sacrifice is your ego. Listen, do the right things in life. Somebody came for somebody and destroyed their whole life here, destroyed somebody's whole life in order for them to gain power and privilege. And they must evidently live this luxury life. This, again, generational wealth here. So somebody's rich. Somebody is rich. And somebody could very well be poor, maybe on the street. Life completely destroyed. Not because they were already poor or on the street, but because somebody here decided they were going to do this in order to gain. Like, why the fuck you ain't sacrifice your mama? Or your sister? You probably would have gained a lot more riches. You would sacrifice somebody who had absolutely nothing to do with you. It's corruption all day long. And so if you made this sacrifice to join this group of people who are evidently higher ups, and so you know you got those group of people who are coming for this person as well. And so that could mean law enforcement. That could mean politicians. This not a little money. all coming for this person who has done nothing, just because y'all are corrupt and y'all feel like y'all can sacrifice people and get what it is you want and live the life that you can't live on your own. Somebody's heartbroken here, but this says removal, absence, delay, division. And so now what, everybody's against each other now? I also see rapture over here. We already seen judgment. Judgment and rapture, when those two go together, I think a lot of some people, y'all may have cut y'all life short by doing whatever this is, by coming against God's person here, by coming against somebody who was doing the right thing, by destroying this empress right here. Because this is who y'all decide to destroy. This is who you decide to sacrifice for power and privilege. And so if you are, y'all, look at this shit right here. Somebody was tricked to come up against their own person here. And they may have not even been tricked. This was, hell, they could have volunteered to do this, for the money, for the fame. And so what you have here is somebody, if there was some type of marriage with this person, with this emperor here, this emperor was married to somebody who was beneath this empress right here. They was married to somebody who was not even their partner. They were married to somebody who they shouldn't have even had connection to. Because the emperor and the empress, that's a couple there. That's who belong together. And so if whoever you were married to, whoever you were connected to, may have had a little bit of power and privilege of their own. Maybe they were connected to politicians. Maybe they were connected to celebrities. They were still beneath this empress here. They still beneath them. Maybe they had money. Could have been a queen of pentacles you were married to. Maybe they had the money already, but they were still beneath this person right here. And you sacrifice your own person in order to gain money, power, privilege. What you would have had by doing right by this person right here. You got to be one ignorant. You got to be one ignoramus here to sacrifice your own person to gain the exact same thing you would have had you stuck with this person and not went off with somebody who seemed to have money. And play with the devil, evidently, because that's the only person you would have to sacrifice people to gain riches. Now you're about to receive judgment. You and several other people. Again, rapture and judgment together means a lot. People about to be called up and judge themselves for what it is that they've done, what it is that you've done with these people. This is corruption here. Powerful, privileged people who've gotten together and decided they wanted to eliminate this empress. And how can we do that? By taking hold of the emperor, their partner, and telling them they got to sacrifice this person in order to gain these riches, this power here. And so what does he do? Take his dumb ass out there and do exactly that. And so again, these are people, higher up people here. who all playing this game, who all watching what happened, who all knows what this person did in order to join in, because that's what you have to do maybe to join in. This is some type of cult. Some type of cult, some type of group, maybe Masons, somebody who's well off, this group. This just irritated my soul. You got an emperor here who sacrificed their empress in order to gain riches and live a happy life with somebody who was beneath this person. Somebody who was beneath this person. They only had money, but had they been with their empress, they would have had the money, the power, and the privilege, because it was given to them by God. Couldn't nobody have taken that away. But what you did is you went for the other team. You went for the other side. You played this little role. You did what it is you had to do. And now what? Now this empress is sitting somewhere. Let me see. What's going on with the empress now that she's been made a sacrifice and the empress somewhere rich? It's family. It says perfection, contentment. What's going on with this emperor, this empress now? What's going on with the empress now? What happened to this empress after this emperor sacrificed them? I see sadness, embarrassment here. Sleepless nights, sadness, embarrassment here, disappointment, deception. This empress was deceived. What I also see here is a widow. A widow and a prediction of death. And so while you had this empress out here feeling embarrassed, sad, being deceived left and right, disappointed with things that life, the toll that their life has taken, you got somebody here, possibly this Queen of Swords here, that God about to come and get. And so whoever you did this for, which I feel like could have been this Queen of Swords right here, God about to remove them. They about to remove them. Family here. Something about family. Creation. Invention. Enterprise. Action. Action. God is about to remove this person. This card, when I'm looking at it, it's really giving me God's wrath. It's giving me, now he's about to come down. We already seen judgment here. We already seen rapture. And now we got a widow here. Another card of inheritance here. Now people are fighting. Now they're fighting. Whoever it was that was in competition with this empress here. Whoever it was that was imitating this empress here. May not be imitating nobody for too much longer. They're going to imitate the dead people who they were calling on. That has caused so much chaos and confusion in this Empress life. What's going on with this Empress now? I see a failed plan here, an annoyance. Well, this Empress must be annoyed with whatever this is happen. They have to be here. This is a failed plan here. But how did the plan fail? Maybe somebody is going to get their inheritance back. Maybe somebody's going to get what they've lost back. And maybe the sacrifice is going to be done to one of these people in this group. Because somebody's about to lose. Like somebody's about to pass here. Somebody's about to pass here. And so what somebody thought they were sacrificing somebody here, getting rid of this person in order to gain money, riches, power, privilege off of this person. Why y'all ain't sacrifice one of y'all mamas? That's what I don't understand. Why you ain't sacrifice the person who was telling you you could sacrifice somebody in order to gain whatever this is? And so you got everybody coming up against this person because y'all set things into motion. Y'all had everybody coming up against this person, probably including their own family. And somebody wanted that money so bad that they created a disaster for somebody else to try to receive it. But this is sickness, it's pain, it's loss, because somebody about to lose somebody here. And it's not going to be this Empress who y'all sacrifice. Yeah, evil. Now somebody's scared. Now it's this evil person right here. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse is this evil person right here, who may have very well convinced this man to sacrifice his partner, his other half, in order to gain money, riches that they would have already had. And he did the right thing by this person. But he didn't do the right thing by this person because he chose this person who seemed to have money already and privilege already and some type of power to a certain extent already. And then she told him what he had to do in order to be a part of what she already had. A little bit of money, a little power, a little privilege. You just got to sacrifice this one person right here who has God on their side. In order to be a part of this group who is evil as hell. But this is, again, how they got their money. This is how they get to be who they are in life. How they get the power. By making sacrifices here, y'all. Secrets. Mystery. This person. Silence. This was exactly what was supposed to happen. It's part of somebody's destiny here. And so y'all made a sacrifice on this person thinking y'all were going to get rid of this person and gain all of these riches and fortune. But God made a sacrifice on y'all. What he wanted to do is expose this group for being who they were. this coven, this cult of people who just sacrifice other people and take down other people's lives in order to gain riches. And now these people are exposed. And if they aren't now, they will be. Because this was all a part of exactly what was supposed to happen. Somebody's destiny right here. Boy, the things that men won't do just for a little bit of piece of booty, just for sex, just for money. You know, you have people out here with absolutely no integrity. None. And for the emperor to be in this emperor position, he started off with integrity. He started off with knowledge. He started off doing the right thing, but he was enticed by a bunch of the wrong things, and he fell for the trick, and he did it. Literally, he fell for the trick. Because ain't no telling how many people this person slept with, how many sacrifices she's made on different people, how many people has lost their lives. How many people seem unsuccessful because of this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They do whatever they have to do for the money. And they convince you to do whatever you had to do for the money. When you didn't have to do anything but what you were doing already. You were already well off. And you would have had perfection had you did right by this empress, but you didn't. So is this a situation where this person may have chose this Queen of Pentacles over this empress? And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, who couldn't even measure up to the empress, knew who the empress was and decided to trick this man into coming for her instead of just leaving him alone. He already chose you. Somebody who wasn't what they were pretending to be. But that wasn't enough because there's jealousy there. And so now you have to convince him to do something to destroy this empress, because you know she's the empress and you know you're just this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Ain't no telling how many times you've been passed around to even have the money that you have. No telling how many people around you have lost their lives physically, mentally, to get what you had. Again, evil. We got it out here twice. Evil. Somebody here is evil as hell. Petty, weak, blind. And that's who was chosen here. That's who was chosen. Somebody tied to the devil. This emperor chose to be with somebody for money, power, privilege. And they were pretending to be the empress, which they are not, will never be, because they're surrounded by too much evil. And they collectively got together to destroy this person's life. Worldly strife. This ain't just a little bit of confusion within a city. This worldly strife. In order to be a part of somebody here. In order to be a part of a group that's evil. Imagine that. People are dirty, man. And the fact that it's the dirtiest of the people who have the power and the privilege in the world is even more sad. And it speaks volumes to who we are. Because we believe, put those people in their positions. We allow them to control certain things and rule over us. Why? Why? Do we not remove these people from their positions of power? Why do these evil, dirty people have so much access to different things to control us and who we are? And in order for you to be a part of them, you gotta destroy somebody else's well-being, which speaks more to the evil inside of the group that evidently this emperor didn't pick up on, because evidently he went right forward. He did exactly what he was told to do. And now this person, this empress, had issues with their family, issues with their job, issues with people around the world coming for them, making money off of them. People probably looking at it like, you know, this is a sacrifice from people with power and privilege, and so this person's not going to make it out of whatever this is, so let's just steal from this person. Imagine that. Major betrayal. Let's just steal from this person. We're going to steal their personality. We're going to steal their ideas. We just going to steal whatever we can steal. It's giving me the times when there are these hurricanes or these major disasters and people go and kick the doors or the windows out of the buildings around. And maybe you're not the one who actually kicked the door or the window out of the building, but you're sure one of the ones who ran up in it to try to get what it was that you could get from it. And so it's judgment, not just on the people who kicked the doors out of the building or the windows out, but also for the people who decided they were going to run in there and just take whatever it is they wanted to take, whether they wanted to make money off of it or whether they was just going to use it for themselves. It's judgment for all of you. Somebody getting their money back. Somebody's going to be in this victory anyway. It's justice. Justice will be served. So even if people took bribes, so justice wouldn't be had. Even if people in the justice system took bribes, so that justice would not be served for this person. This person's still going to have justice. Why? Because you can't go against God. You can go against another person all you want, but you can't go against God's wishes. Even a devil have to get certain permission to do a certain thing. But you know what? The devil has gained many people's lives here. The devil has gained a lot from all of these people who decided to participate in this. And so the devil is still happy. He lost one, but he gained many. Imagine that. He lost one, but he gained many. It's people tied to him. It's connected to him. They're bound by him. And so may you go through the same hell that y'all tried to put this empress through. I'm going to end it here. I'll be back.